Right, so we're here with Rachel. Rachel, you've done a lot of the organising on this, and we've met on social media. It's the first time we've met in person. You're a lot more lovely in person, by the way. So tell us about what you've been up to.
Okay, so obviously it's a big event. It's our first home show. So there's been a lot of organising to do. Yeah, so we're here now. It's been a long time coming, stressful few weeks trying to sort it out. But you know, obviously it's getting busy. Yeah. We're all really excited. Yeah. We're just ready to go now. Yeah.
Do you know some of these fighters personally?
I do. Yeah. So I coach at Ronin, so I'm the strength and conditioning coach.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I've been getting all these guys as fit as I can. Yeah. For tonight. Yeah. So they've been working really hard. Yeah. I've been putting them through boot camp. Yeah. And they're fantastic. They've been so dedicated to fight camp. Yeah. So committed. I can't speak more highly of the lads, to be honest.
So how do you think they're going to cope when they walk out? And obviously it's going to be an atmosphere. The lights are going to be on, and they're going to be really focused and set about the job in hand.
Yeah, and if I know if I know the lads, they will be just so laser focused. Yeah. Everything kind of disappears around them, and they just get in there and focus on getting the job done. Okay. Yeah.
Tell us about the charity. You're having an auction here tonight.
So we're doing a charity auction for Sudet Action. So that charity is an advocacy charity for people with epilepsy. So we've decided to choose that charity for this event because it's actually it's personal to our head coach Ray. Okay. So we're hoping people will dig deep in their pockets and we'll raise lots of money for them tonight in our charity auction.
Well, thanks for talking to me and thanks for allowing me to come down here. I know what it takes to put an event on like this, and I know we've reached out chatting to each other, but I know what it takes to put it on behind the scenes.
Yeah. And thank you for all your support.
Yeah, and it's likes and shares and getting the message out there, and so these evenings can carry on in Cornwall.
Yes, absolutely.
This is obviously going to be a big success. 2023, what does that see for the gym?
Yeah, well, we're really excited about 2023. Lots more shows, hopefully next year. We've expanded the gym a lot over the last 6 months. Yeah. So we're really want to promote our coaching because that's what we're really good at. Lots of workshops and more skills-based teaching from our gym. Yeah. Next year it's going to be very exciting for us. Yeah.
And I suppose you've looked into different ways for funding and to access money in Cornwall. Have you found that there is money available, or have you been struggling over the last few years?
It has been very difficult. Okay. Yeah, we're just about to set up So we're just about to set up something called Project Ronin, which is a community interest company.
Yeah, I got that.
We want to use that as our platform then to be able to raise more money and offer our coaching to people in the community for free. Yeah. Particularly we're looking at men with mental health issues is a great one. Yeah. And youngsters as well. We're looking at getting involved with local youth groups. Yeah. So we're hoping to really promote that next year. That's one of our big focuses in the year to come.
Okay, well I'm here to get the word out with Man Down. You've heard of Man Down, you've heard of the work we do. Yeah. I just want every guy out there in Cornwall to know that there's 30 meetings here in the county, and they're easily accessible. You can walk in off the street fortnightly and get help and get your story out, your situation, and share it with a group of guys that are very similar.
And I think that's a fantastic thing, and I think that's something we would look to promote through our work as well. Sure. And I think not enough people know about this yet. I think it's something that's growing, and people are becoming more aware. Yeah. And I think boxing is such a fantastic platform for getting that word out there. Yeah. I think, as you know, it's a great way to build on your confidence, your resilience, all those things have a massive part in what we do. And that is something we really, really believe in, is that as coaches, we have a place in mentoring people. Yeah. We see it every day with the lads that come in. Yeah. We see the difference that we actually make to people in their lives. Yeah. It's not just about the boxing.
Yeah. Ray said exactly the same.
It's far more than that. Yeah. So we just want to keep doing that work and promoting that aspect of it.
Yeah.
You know.
You must have seen people grow in confidence and grow in their skills and growth as a person.
Yes.
And it really, it keeps it ignited in yourself to want to keep doing for people.
Yeah. There's no feeling like it as a coach when you know that you've made a difference and you've inspired somebody, or you've just one little thing you say can make the difference.
Yeah.
And when you see you've done that, that's just such a great feeling, and you know what you're doing is worthwhile, 100% worthwhile.
I can feel the vibe off of you and Ray and Troy, and the belief and excitement in what you do, and that shows in the way you speak about the game and the people that you work with.
Absolutely, and this is part of why we wanted to do this show and make a real impression, is because we know the more people that were here, the more people we can draw into the gym, and the more people we can then offer that kind of benefit to. I don't think that people often find boxing clubs an intimidating place to go. So one of the things we just started doing it this year, was offering beginners courses. And what we saw with that was the lads that were coming in were they were petrified just to come in the gym. It was massive to them.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
A very big thing. And it's been just lovely to see them settle and become. We like to make it's a family to us. So when we see the guys embrace that and become part of our family, there's no better feeling than that, really.
I think you've just hit on something that people should be aware of, that you need these events to happen in Cornwall, because then it shows people that there's a gym behind it and they can come. But more than anything, and it's so hard for people out there with the cost of living right now, they need to train and get themselves away from their worries, and businesses need to get involved as well. Businesses can feel proud about what they're doing within the community.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's how we feel, is that I agree with you. I think people need an outlet. There's so much pressure in society today, so much stress everybody's under. Exercise is massive. We all need to exercise to keep ourselves healthy physically and mentally. But I think boxing is unique. It has that unique aspect. Because you can let stuff go when you're boxing. It's something we would encourage anybody to try. Men and women. Because what we often find is once people start, they get the bug. And they just love it. Even whether they go and have a fight or not, even if they just come and train, even if we have people that just come down and like to be there and be amongst people, positive people that kind of have that higher vibe about them. And people will come to us just for that, just to be in that environment. So I just think
it's so good to come down here and see how enthused you guys are with the sport and the people around you. It's all about the people, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's about the people. I said that about tonight as well. I said the thing is, it's about if people are excited for this, that's going to make the atmosphere. That's what it's all about, isn't it? It's about how people respond and engage with what's going on. The more people the more we can raise our profile, engage more people in this, I think the better.
Well, good for you and good for the community around in Penzance. Penzance lucky to have this club in this area, because I can see how you're into it, and boxing needs people like you, Cornwall needs people like you, so congratulations on what you're doing.
I appreciate that.
Cheers,
really
cheers, lovely to meet you. Thanks for having me, thank you.
No worries, thank
cheers.
You.